Okay. It says we're live. I'm gonna slide y'all just a wee bit. There we go. It says we're live. So hello, welcome. Brother has made it into town, and brother's currently doing errands, but yeah, so brother Dawdler is in town. And been enjoying seeing him for a little bit. He's also been visiting friends that are in town as well. So, but yeah, I finished up the first page of trackers yesterday. I did quite a few smaller sprints yesterday. So I am starting on the second page of tracking today. I'm at 36,948. So you can see our progress on the bottle there. And I also have updated the line graph for the last 4 or 5 days. So I've only had two days thus far where I have not written at all this month. And then I have most days I've hit above the 2K mark. But there have been a couple days here and there where I've gotten right at the 1700-ish, 1800-ish, somewhere around in there. But yeah, so I'm ready to go in terms of next tracking. I was just looking at my to-do list for today. I have already checked off a couple things. So yeah, so things are going well in terms of the writing and sort of I'm still mostly following the outline. I can see where I think I'm probably going to have to deviate from the planned outline in order to make the twist a little bit more exciting, and to make sure that I leave room for the next book, sort of tie-ins, so I can kind of see where things may have to deviate a little bit. That's still a little further down the line in terms of the scenes that I'm going to be writing. So I'm not too worried about that yet. I will worry about it when I get there. So yeah, but that's where we're sitting at. We are still, what are we supposed to be on today, word count wise? 1667 times 17. We're supposed to be reaching 28,339 today. So definitely ahead. Oh no, Kat. Oh no. You were ahead, but between COVID last week and then falling down the stairs this Tuesday, your brain is a little scrambled. Did you hit your head? Do you have a concussion? Did you go get checked out? Goodness gracious. But yeah, I can see where that would put a dent in your buffer. Yeah. You've also got work at 2:45, so you won't be here for the entire stream. You're going to go in early to do computer stuff. Goodness. Busy. CB is going to be spending some time with your mother because she's there. Nice. Elizabeth writes, says, hello, everyone. You're still finalizing the formatting of your book in InDesign, but you have to finish it today because your free trial runs out tomorrow. Yes. I know how that feels. Monique says, hey, everyone, here to work on your fanfic today. Nice. Okay, let me see if I can do this right. Ciao, Amisi. Today you are prepping for your live stream at 5 p.m. Eastern and working on your Substack. Yes, and your the Trash Panda feminists. Trash Panda feminism? the announcement for that. I'm excited for it. Monique says you posted chapter 9 right now, and I'm outlining chapter 13. Nice. Okay. That way you have a nice gap between where you're posting and where you're writing. Nice. I like that. Trash payment feminism. Yes. And Kat says you're working on your Nano Work in Progress, which is a YA contemporary that deals with grief. That is definitely a necessary thing, because young adults and teens do lose people and then struggle how to navigate that grief. And a lot of the adults around them don't know how to navigate it either. So definitely a necessary topic. Yeah. Savvy says, hey friends. Hello. Welcome. Just got out of the shower. You're ready to hopefully finish this Christmas romance today. The word count goal for the day is somewhere between 7,000 and 8,000 words. Excellent. Hopefully we can help with that. Elizabeth is here. Hello and good afternoon. Hello. This is where Cat falling down the stairs. No. Poor cat. Rosalind is running up and down the stairs at the doctor's. Oh no. Going back. Oh yeah, I've done that with my parents, because they have their primary doctor is within a hospital complex type thing. And so anytime he wants like blood screenings or the off chance that they've had x-rays, they have to go downstairs for it, and then they have to come back up to him. And yeah. Your body just hurts, but has a bruise the size of your hand, so it hurts to sit. Gotcha. Fluffy pillows can only do so much. I do know that. Savvy says, I've been feeling kind of sick this week. Not sure what's up. Maybe a cold. Maybe you ought to do a panini test just in case, because it has been in certain places on the rise again, and apparently in the AuthorTube community as well. So, but I'm glad that both Kat and Mama Maggie's families are feeling a little bit better from. Did you guys hear about the nano controversy / allegations? No. What is going on? Is there something controversial going on? No one knows what the other department needs / for the doctors. Yeah. Amici. Okay. Ciao, Amici. Gotcha. So this is where trash panda feminism is. That was the exact thing that you needed to hear today, since you feel like you're slogging along lately trying to get the words out. Thank you. You're welcome. I don't remember what it is I said, but you're welcome. But yeah, at some point, I will say something and it hits somebody. So yay, I'm glad. In the right way. I mean, I don't want to hit somebody in the wrong way. Flu, RSV, COVID, and everything is going on. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's very bad. It involves children. Okay. Potential SVU level things happening over on the youth writing at the YWP portion of Nano. The board has taken over the forum and it's shut down. There's being investigations held. Okay. Thank you, Kat. Yes. Thank you for explaining that. Because no, I had not heard about that. So I guess a portion of my day might be consumed by reading some articles about that. But yeah, no, I had not heard about that. So that's concerning. I'm glad that the board has taken over the forum. It's been shut down. I'm glad there's being investigations. And hopefully the correct people will actually be held accountable for whatever is going on. And hopefully they also arrange for some therapy and counseling for the kids. So Yeah, I didn't hear about it either. So I don't know. I don't know. You're glad there's some clarity on how it is being handled rather than just people saying what they heard was going on badly. Okay, yeah. Recommend going to the board's post on the Nano forum. Like you can still read things, just not comment. Okay, gotcha. Megan says to Savvy, I look forward to your future video on this topic. It's bad AF. Okay, well. I usually don't have the right words when it comes to that. So, okay, we're going with the mouse today. Tend to the small things. Also kind of appropriate for that. It is in the inverse position again, so upside down. Let's get a little backing sheet. All right, so here's our little mouse friend. Tend to the small things. Are you too caught up in details, micromanaging others, and stressing out because you want everything to be perfect? Are you procrastinating because you want every detail to be just right and losing track of your time and your priorities? The mouse wants you to listen to your intuition that tells you that the detail you fear you are overlooking will only appear when you stop obsessing. The mouse will lead you to the nuances you need to notice and will diligently work to support you if you take a breath and trust the guidance that will be provided. Small gestures carry great power right now, and maybe you need to take action towards discovering what is going on that you may not be seeing, or towards mending a relationship or a situation. Ask a question, do a little research, listen to the mouse for this little quiet little squeak telling you, look here and attend to this detail. Elizabeth says, but I don't have time, mouse. Okay. Let's get started so that some of us can get some writing done and some of us can go research what's going on with Nano, because I know several of us are very tempted to do that. Okay, we're going to start with the 25-minute Nano. Make sure the volume's up so we can hear the end. All right. 1, save your document if you've already been working. If not, now's a great time to pull up whatever document you're going to be working on today. 2, make sure you take a sip of whatever it is that you're hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take one. Here we go, 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, that was. I spent some time essentially reading the NaNoWriMo board's responses to things. And then I got 66 words. So that's what I got. And also, I realized that the timeline of this NaNoWriMo scandal is a little more damning than they really want to admit to. But they have admitted that there is definitely an issue. So, but yeah, so okay, I need to add my 66 words. As small and insignificant as it is still words. And so where was I? Which puts me at 37,014 words. Okay, so we have crossed the 37 mark, which means that that sticky down there can get moved down. So yeah. $37,000. Let's see. Where are we? Monique says, for the fun thing that you're doing, the Underdark chapters in your Baldur's Gate fiction will have allusions to Alice in Wonderland. Ooh, that's an interesting combo. Kind of like that. There are shenanigans involving myconoids, aka mushroom people. You know, my favorite episode of Cowboy Bebop is when the corgi eats the mushrooms, because it's hilarious. That whole episode is insane. Monique says, and yes, actual shrooms / spores are involved. No. Cat bought Baldur's Gate, and you're not allowing yourself to play if you have not gotten your words or you have work because you get sucked into it. I have seen it. It looks amazing. And I'm so tempted. But I'll have to double check and make sure that my computer specifications can actually run the game, because I know that when the graphics get that good, sometimes your computer struggles. But you accidentally play for 6 hours. Yeah, I know those games. Yeah. It's long. Yes. It is a rather addicting game if your boyfriend is any indication. Yeah. It's your new hyperfixation. Yes. Oh, he's played it through twice. Wow. Or he's working on the second round. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, there are some games that I will go back to over and over and over again. But usually because I love the beginning of things. I cannot tell you how many characters I started for Diablo 2, because they didn't have a cap limit on how many characters you could create. I would get my characters to level 15, level 19, and be like, ooh, I want to try a different combo of skills and things. And then I'd start somebody else. And so I cannot tell you how many times I have started characters. Of course, I've played the whole game through, yes, but my love of things is creating slightly different nuances on characters and seeing if it's any better. But I can't do that with a lot of games now have caps on how many characters you can have. And I know that you can like save off the files elsewhere and then like switch them out, but I'm not going to do that. I'm too lazy. just let me start a new character. First world problems. Monique says, I'm still in my first playthrough. You're currently exploring the Underdark. But you have outlined up to chapter 16 right now. Excellent. Now you need to figure out how the heck your characters are going to kiss and make up. And by your characters, you mean your sorcerer and Astarian. I'll have to play the game, I guess, to figure out how it's pronounced. That sprint, you made an image for your Blue Sky account header thing. You also did some writing. Nice. Blue Sky account. Is this for the new branding? The new website? Rebranding? Or is this something else? Because the Blue Sky I know of is like planner related. Oh, it's a Twitter alternative. Okay. Okay. Is it better than X? Does it seem more, better than X or Threads? Does it seem more user-friendly, I guess? Kat says, I got 49 words, but I also spent most of the time working on giving names to all my tertiary characters so that you can stop writing. Gotcha. Yes. Yes. You hit send early. Stop writing things like, name did this. Yeah. Yeah, so you can stop doing the bracket character description. Redhead did this. That kind of thing. Yeah, I know the feeling, and I have a couple of those right now. Savvy got 1,139 words. You finished chapter 2 and made good headway on chapter 3. Nice. Elizabeth wrote up to, or was doing the formatting up to chapter 26 out of 35. So if you go to NaNoWriMo, here, and then I guess I'll just present. Okay, so if you're looking at your dashboard, up here in community, first thing is where the forums usually are. And then they have like a pinned post, which is, whoa, why does it look different than it did earlier? Maybe official stuff. Yeah, here we go. Okay. No? Okay, now I'm confused. I don't know. Anyway, when I came here, there were like 3 topics that I had not read yet. So, but essentially this first one is sort of like, that has been pinned, gives you a good bit of the information. And yeah. So anyway, so there's that. I never go on the forums, so I kind of forgot they existed. Gonna be honest. So, you know, that's kind of where it's at. Let's see. Jess said, good evening. Hello, good evening. And Megan said, yeah, you do have to be logged in to be able to see it. Yeah. Monique said, I outlined as far as I went in the game, and that's about as good as it gets for now. Excellent. You get different interactions based on species and class, so you can play more than a dozen times and do things slightly different. Yeah. See, this yes, this is exactly why I start characters out, like new characters. Thank you, Kat and Megan. Thank you. Megan's boyfriend is a completionist, so he was trying to get all the trophies. I don't think I've ever gotten all the trophies for any of the games that I played. Elizabeth got 171 words. You got to the first kiss, and just when you got into it, you got a call. No! Pulled you right out of the moment. Yeah. If you played World of Warcraft, you would have called alt-itis. True. Well, World of Warcraft got really big, I think, like my freshman and sophomore year of college, which kind of tells you how old I am. But I remember my older suite mate. She was, I think was she junior or senior there? Anyway, she was pre-med. And she didn't have enough time to play the game, but she wanted to have her character be beefier. And so I remember her sort of debating the pros and cons of paying somebody out of the country to like play her character for her while she was in class and sleeping. It got really bad. And so eventually she and her best friend, who was her roommate, had like a sit down conversation in the like suite living room. And like she had an intervention about how much she was A, playing the game, and B, spending somebody else to play the game for her while she was in class. Because she was supposed to be studying for her pre-med MCAT. Is that what I think it's MCAT. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. Blue Sky is the Twitter alternative. Dog says, like me, you had the alt-itis as well. Yeah, I probably. You do prefer Threads, but a lot of the activists you follow are now on Blue Sky. Oh, interesting. Okay. Monique is going to make lunch. You found it, but it was kind of buried. This is where, most people don't go into the forum. Yeah, it's hard to find. So here is the board response overview. And then here is specifically the one about the major issue. This one is, anyway. You never use the nano site or the forums. I always just write and track my words on paper. Yeah. You haven't used their website since 2021. Yeah, I mean, there are some things about this particular iteration of the website that are easier to use and that you can like backdate your sprint. But there's also a lot of things on there that kind of get buried. But anyway, okay, let's do another sprint. And you only use the site to get the little badges, the awards. Yeah. You get the distinct feeling they're trying to keep this quiet, but not be. You get the distinct feeling they're trying to keep this quiet by not being more vocal about what's going on. Yeah, and is there an alternative online word tracker? Essentially, like I know some people make their own with spreadsheets. Some people have like digital ones that they offer. I know Heart Breathings has a PDF that can be used digitally or printable that a lot of people like. Cat Leo says, I use For the Words. That was the website I was trying to remember. Thank you. Because it gives daily little things and gamifies things, but it does cost money. Yeah. So, or you could just come here and type in the chat how much you got and however you like it. But I think most of us keep our most of us keep our own personal logs as well, whether that be via spreadsheet or in a notebook or whatever. Because I mean, obviously, I am also doing the same thing. Like I have my own line graph, I have my own Sprinties table type of thing. So yeah, I don't know that there is like one website that everybody is like, oh yeah, this works. I think it used to be nano, but then they like changed some things. So I don't know. Anyway, I keep saying you need to do another sprint. Oh, I told y'all last time that I had found a picture of my dad when he had just the mustache. And I went back and I bothered my mom for it. Oh, come on. Yes, please. So, sorry. Get this down to an appropriate second sprint length. Okay, that's probably about as close as we're going to get. Yeah. Okay, so you see the giant glasses frames. You see the mustache with the ends twirled up, right? So this is my dad with the glasses and the mustache. And that's his best friend over there, but he's got the twirled ends. Are you going to focus? Yes, please. Anyway, I just thought the Daddy Nano timer and the like it's literally the Daddy Nano timer. So I thought it was hilarious. But yeah, now we know why my brain was saying Daddy Nano. Because I never saw him like this but once in my life. So he has always had a beard since I was very young. And then I came home from school one day, daycare, school, whatever, and he had shaved. I didn't know who he was. And so I like tried to hide behind my brother, pull my brother away, because I was like, there's a stranger in our house. So ever since then, he has not shaved, because I think that like the fact that I did not recognize him without a beard had a real impact. But anyway, so yes, so Daddy and his bestie. But that is why apparently yeah, little kids are traumatized with dads. Yeah, because they look unfamiliar, because we don't know what the shape of their face looks like underneath the hair. So either way, Daddy Nano. Yeah, they're identical. It really is Dad. Now we know why it's Daddy Nano. Yep. The mustache looks so good. It does. I mean, he had it like in full twirl. You did the same when your dad came home from a work trip with a beard. You cried. Yeah. Yeah. You did the same thing when your dad shaved. Apparently you screamed and ran. Yeah, it's just like it's if you get used to it when you're like very young, and they change, but it's not, it's just, it's so sudden. It was so sudden and I didn't know what happened. And yeah. The Daddy Nano and this Nano timer would fit perfectly in the Office meme. It's the same picture. Yes, it would. All right, y'all, let's do this. So second sprint, as always, is our self-promo sprint. So if you have something that you would like to promote, now is your chance to do so. So if you have a YouTube channel, Twitch channel, Etsy store, Amazon author page, website, blog, social media, etc., please make sure that you let us know where we can find you, where we can find your stuff. Just remember that if you do not have a blue wrench of power like Cat Leo has, you will not be able to post direct links. So, that being said, please do some self promo. I guess my self promo is please subscribe if you want to come to more streams. You can still come to streams if you don't subscribe, but it'd be nice. So your regular reminders then are 1, save your document. 2, make sure you take a sip of whatever it is that you're going to be hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 30 minutes and 9 seconds in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, how was that? Oh, well then, I got the 666 for that sprint. So I got 66 the first time and then 666 for the second. So I'm up to 732. Which brings my total to for the month for 37,680. All righty. I feel like I'm definitely slower today. I mean, part of that was definitely because I spent some time on the first sprint just reading the forum notice. So don't forget, if you have not done your self promo, please make sure you do so. Talk a little bit more about when dads shave. Savvy says, I posted a new video today. It's not writing related, but next week's will be. Megan says, here's the link to my latest post, which is all about the name change and rebranding. So there is the link for that. Cat Leo has to go soon. So here's the promo, the link tree for Cat Leo writing, and the link for Cat's newly published book is in there. Megan is hosting a celebratory live stream today and is hoping you will attend. It's going to be at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific time. So there's the link for that. Kat says, I have just discovered that Word for iPad is a trash fire. What a fun discovery. Lexi came in. Hello, and so did Francis. Welcome. In terms of the 666, you're in good company. Devil ain't so bad. Megan says, took the dogs out, made myself a sandwich, consumed it, and started prepping for today's live stream. Ooh, Elizabeth is up to chapter 29 out of 35. Gotta keep going. And Fox says, otherwise, I'm just slaving away for my cats, apparently. Cats do demand that, yes. Savvy says 1,430 words. Nice. The story is moving forward nicely. I think it'll end up around 10 to 12K words, so you're roughly halfway through. Gotcha. Kat says, I wrote F all because I was wrestling with Word for iPad. You were trying to screenshot your Word doc outline so that you can write on top of it in GoodNotes with the pencil. Can you not export it to a PDF and write on top of that in GoodNotes? I don't know. I've not really used GoodNotes. I don't have an iPad. I'm not familiar. That's one of the things that I would like to get. It's been on my save and budget for this for quite some time, and I just haven't got around to doing that. But yeah, one of the things I like to do is just file export, and you can export it into different or save as or export. Sometimes the save as works, but you can export it. You can change the file type. You can do a whole bunch of things normally with Word. So maybe you can do workaround with that. Elizabeth got 363 words and they got another call. Why? Oh no. They don't want your characters to kiss. Maybe you should incorporate that frustration of going in, getting interrupted, going in, getting interrupted. I don't know if that would serve your story well, but maybe. Maybe it will make it all the more sweeter when they finally do get their first kiss. Do 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 do. Yeah. Okay. Let's do another sprint. Third sprint. We did the 25-minute. We did the Daddy Nano. Let's see. I don't really feel like doing the orange. I don't know why. I have decided that I do not care for the shade of orange that I made the originally intended 30-minute. I feel like it's a little too, I don't know. It's a little too something, but I don't care for that shade of orange. I don't know why I made it that way, but I did. Anyway, let's do, instead of the nano googly eyes, should we do cat farting yoga, or should we do rainbow record? So rainbow record or cat yoga? What do you prefer? Megan says rainbow record. So we will go with that, since that's the first one I saw. All right. Francis says rainbow record as well. Excellent. Okay, so despite this being a musical rainbow record, it does not, in fact, have any music, so you can continue to play your own soundtrack or write in silence if that is what you like. So again, 1, save your document. 2, make sure that you take a sip of whatever it is you're hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take one. Here we go. 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, how'd we do? It took me a little bit to get into it, but I did finally get going in terms of word count. So I got in this scene 593, and then I added, how much did I add in the other? 112. Okay, so I'm at 1,473 for the stream, which is lower than I would like it to be, but we're gonna take it. Progress is progress. 112 and 593. So that was 705 that sprint. All total. So I'm sitting at 38,385. Okay, which means I get to fill in one more grid space of the bottle tracker. So yay, we have added another line to our bottle. Excellent. All right, it is 3 o'clock, but I will not be doing a bonus sprint because brother is here. Brother has gotten back from errands, so I'm going to take some time to spend with family. But let me see how y'all did in that. Kat headed out. Rachel popped in and said hello. You missed the stream, but you hugged the like button and hope everyone is doing well. You're doing revisions today. Ooh, Elizabeth has made it through chapter 31 of 35. Almost there. You are almost there. You're really close. Savvy has 1,277 words added that sprint. Stories coming along really well. Splits are so helpful. That they are. Megan says, I just learned something new about one tab for Chrome. Is that where we can sort of like bundle them together into folders? You can make it so that only the tabs I want to get compiled instead of all of my tabs. That is good. You finished setting up stuff for the live stream and started working on the email Substack sends out to paid subscribers when they first convert. Gotcha. Elizabeth got 411 words added. Ooh, and you're in a new scene as well. Yay! Hooray for new scenes. Sometimes that transition between scenes is just like, it's the most finagly part of writing is that transition. Sometimes it's very easy. Sometimes you can leave it on a cliffhanger, but sometimes that transition is very important. Thanks for the stream. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. I will be back on Sunday, 2 to 5. And then again during Turkey Week, during the normal schedule. So yeah, so I will see y'all Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 to 3, and Sundays, 2 to 5. And if you want to keep up with the live streams that I do, make sure you hit the subscribe button and I don't know if the bell notification things actually work, but you could do that too. Dog says only 23,810, but 8 solid days of overtime that truncated your vacation. Yeah, you got definitely called in for sure. Anyway, yes, don't forget to save and make sure that you take a sip of whatever it is you're hydrating with. Make sure that you are getting up and stretching occasionally. Get a snack if you feel hungry or hangry. And yeah, enjoy your day. Bye. Oh, need to press the button.